Hello everyone, this is Cassie with Cassie's Crop Corner, and today I am bringing you a video on my newest obsession, t-shirt vinyl. But today I'm going to show you how to do a few onesies. Here are a few samples of the onesies. The text from this onesie was cut with shortcuts a lot, and the mirror image is from the Forever Young Cricut cartridge. This next one, which is the princess onesie, was cut with the Hannah Montana cartridge. And this is t-shirt glitter vinyl, which I love, love, love. And the t-shirt that we're going to do today is this cute little ducky that says, "Grown-ups quack me up." So I have my Cricut mat ready to go with my bits and pieces of vinyl. And we're going to turn it this way. For t-shirt vinyl, and I hope you can see this. I know there's a little bit of sunlight coming through the window. For t-shirt vinyl, there's a shiny side and there's a dull matted side. When you cut on your mat, you want to put the shiny side face down. That will go up here in this corner on my duck. And on my gypsy, hope you'll be able to see this. Okay, there's my duck image. Have the background, the foreground, and then I did the eyes separate so that I could do it in black. And what you want to make sure you do when you cut is that you flip your image. And if you're using your gypsy, this button here is the flip button, which will change your image. Instead of left to right, the image will go right to left. Highlight your image and flip. Highlight your image and flip. If you are using Design Studio, it works the same way. There's also a flip button there. And also if you're using shortcuts a lot for your text, there's also a flip button there. So I'm going to load my mat into my Cricut machine and begin cutting. Someone asked a question about my blade and the pressure with which I cut with. I purchased vinyl from two different sources, and although I think it's the same vinyl, for some strange reason I can cut them on separate settings. So for the most part, my blade will toggle between 3 and 4, and my pressure mostly stays on medium. What you want to make sure you don't do is when you're cutting, you don't want to cut your image all the way out as you would with paper. So I'm going to cut everything and we'll be right back. And just to give you a quick peek, for my text, I wanted to show you what it looks like on the screen. Once you type in your words, again you have to flip the words so that they appear backwards to you. Okay, so I have pulled all the pieces off the mat, and when you first look at it, you're wondering, well, where are my cutouts? But if you look closely, and I hope you'll be able to see this, you can see it just a little bit, where the actual outline of the duck is cut out. Let me see, the text may be a little easier to see. Yep, you can see the text just a little bit. So this is the way that you want it to come out. You don't want it to come out cut all the way through, where you'd have a bunch of individual letters that you have to cut out and peel the vinyl off of. So you take, I call this my little hook tool. They actually have what's called a weeding tool, which pretty much looks like this tool that came inside of my Cricut toolkit. And you're going to pick through. The larger pieces are easier. Actually what I do, because in this case I don't have to pick through it. Hope you can see this. Where I pick this up, and I can just pull this piece. Sorry about that. I'm also using a new tripod today, which takes some getting used to. This is all your excess vinyl that you don't need. And there's our cute little pink duck. And as you see, this is tacky. So actually when you place the duck on the t-shirt, it'll turn over like this. So what I really wanted to show you was the weeding process for the letters. Okay, I've got my corner started, and we are just going to peel. But the piece that I really want to show is how to get the holes out of the letters with your pick tool. So as you can see, this is coming along quite nicely. And then what you're going to do is this, so you can, I'm just going to pick, and that piece will come right off. Same for the P. Pull at one of the corners. It's a little harder to see holding up in the air. I have to come back to that piece. Pull, comes right up. This is probably the most difficult part about the whole process of t-shirt vinyl, especially if you use very, very intricate cuts. So I'm going to pick out the rest of the pieces, and then we'll move to ironing our t-shirt. Okay, next we are ready to iron our onesie. Fill with water, it's on the cotton setting, and I have it so that I get steam. So I'm just going to slide this over. The other thing you need when you are doing it is either a pillowcase, which is recommended by a few websites, or this, which I just laid on the onesie, which is a Teflon sheet. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my duck down and center it as much as I can. Again, you want the sticky side on the t-shirt or the onesie. Smooth that out, and there's enough room. I cut my title up to put my grown-ups up here. And push it down. Because I want my bottom words a little closer to the duck and I didn't cut off the extra vinyl backing, I'm going to just iron this down first. Cover it with my Teflon sheet. Use medium pressure and just iron over. Some vinyl websites that I've run across, some say you can peel the vinyl hot or you can peel the vinyl cold. I've tried it both ways, and actually the cold peel seemed to work best for me. So I tend to let mine sit and cool. You only need about a minute or two to let it sit and cool. Okay, I am ready to peel. And I'm going to start with my duck. I typically just hold my shirt, peel it up. It's on there nice and smooth. I love this stuff. And then pick this up just a little. And there's that. So next I'm going to put on the top layer of my duck, as well as the rest of the words. Again, you're going to have your tacky side down, and layering works the same way it does when you're using your paper. So I'm just going to position this over the shadow. Make sure it is straight. Cover with my Teflon sheet and iron away. Okay, we are ready to peel. That piece is beautiful. And then our words. And then I just have one more layer piece, very small piece, It's just the duck's eye. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. One little last piece. Teflon sheet. Put a little heat. That should do it. So again, I'll let that cool and I will pick the eye up. But for the most part, here is our finished product. Hope you can see that. Grown-ups quack me up. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope I've shared some information. I hope I made the process seem somewhat easy because it really is simple. Feel free to leave comments. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, or leave your questions here on my blog or on the YouTube video, and I have no problem answering them. Go on out, get your vinyl, get your projects up, and let me know how you like it. Thanks for watching.